travels. Well, we didn't do great. Oh, I got a bite already. We didn't do great yesterday. 2 little bream, only one on the video, so we'll continue on today. So I'm down at Lilac Park. Oh, I've got bites already. I'm down at Lilac Park today, and to a fishing spot where I'll get some good bites. To a fishing spot and on chicken, believe it or not. I'm going to end up with a fish here. And so I've come down to Lilac Park where I caught 2 bream and a nice flathead down here about a week ago. It was my first fish on the river. And so I've come back here. It's a nice spot. There's a bit of shade. It's a beautiful area. Plenty of room for birds to run around. And right in the flight path of the airport, by the way. But anyway, new morning. It's about 7:30, I think. So not as early as I like to have been here, but a bit of a lazy ass these days. Even barn strugglers get out of bed too early. So we'll see how we go. I'm fishing with chicken today. I had a bit of leftover chicken that was past use by date, so I'm giving that a bit of a crick. They've gone off the bite. I must have, they've probably got the bait because I wasn't paying enough attention. But anyway, we'll have a bit of a crack and we'll see how we go, eh? Hopefully catch more fish. We're fishing on the Swan River again, but this is at Lilac Park. And basically it's just on the other side of the bridge that comes from Guildford out to what they call Swan Valley, which is a lot of fruit and market gardeners and a lot of vineyards out this way, although not as many as there used to be. And Lilac Park here actually, Lilac Park used to be pretty much some growers, but they used to have a massive wine festival here years ago, and I can't remember when the last one was, about 76 or something I think. But or maybe a bit later, maybe 86 even. But they used to have a huge wine festival here, and people that may have come to it will remember that you'd pay your entry. I can't remember what it cost was, and but you'd pay one fee, and you'd get. Look at Barnes. He's going, I wouldn't mind a crack of that chicken. Don't worry about the fish. You can't have it, mate. But you'd pay a fee and you get a, oh, there goes the jet. But you'd pay a fee to get into the wine festival. It'd be big marquees set up by all the wine growers and such. And you'd get a glass. They had a leather surround around it, a wine glass, had a leather surround, quite a nice glass too. Leather surround and a thing that'd go around your neck so you could hold it and it'd sit in your chest there and you could go around and as drunk as you got, it didn't matter because your glass would always be with you. But I was always too young at that stage to, and when I was old enough, I never bothered to come, but my parents and my family used to come a lot. And I still remember, because we lived so close, they used to walk, and I can still remember maybe sitting out the front or hearing them coming up the road. They were so loud after they'd spent an afternoon at the wine festival, but it used to be a big event. Anyway, let's get on with some fishing. I think I'll let my last bait go because I wasn't paying attention, but let's see if we can't crack a few fish today. Hey team, well, you wouldn't believe it. I can feel something have a bit of a touch away at me bloody bait, and it was really weird winding it in because I thought it don't sound like a fish, and this is a first for me. In fact, I only seen a video the other day and somebody had caught a bloody crab, and look at this. He's a good size fella too. Look, big. Oh, look at the size of him. He's a good size bloke. Let's see, we need a bit of comparison. Yeah, I'll move him up next to me. Yeah, there's my fishing box there. He's a good size. He'd be a keeper for sure. Stay away from Barnes, he'll nip you. Hey, don't let him get hold of you, Barnes. Barnes, get away from that claw. If he gets hold of you, you'll know about it. Look at him. He's a good sized crab. In the Swan River of all places. Look at him. Now I've got to unhook him. Need to find a pair of pliers. Look at him, just taking it easy there. Well, there you go. Unreal. That's a first, and unreal. There you go. Oh, you wouldn't believe it, would you? I'd like to. You wouldn't do that too often. It's a first for me. First time I've ever caught a crab. Anyway, I better get him back in the water and keep on fishing. But there you go. Barnes reckoned it was pretty cool. Look, he's still sussing it out. Put that bit out. Get that from in between his claw there. Got him. We got him. He's a good sized bloke too. There you go, mate. Back in the water. Well, they're biting. I didn't have the camera running because I was waiting to start catching some fish, but look at this little bubba. He's only a little bloke.
A few moments later.
Oh, he's not a bad little bream. Can't complain about that, fella. So he's a nice little bream. Not a keeper, but not a bad little size for the Swan River. All right, we'll get him off and get him back into the water. He's gone. So I caught the big blue manna. He's a good size too. If I caught a few of them, it'd be worthwhile throwing the pot in, but I don't know whether I'd like to eat them out of the Swan River, to be honest. Not this far up. We're a long way up from the estuary. But I'm getting lots and lots of hits. I've caught a couple of little bream and a reasonable sized bream and a little one, which I think I've got on camera. I really haven't bothered getting around and working out what I need for bream, but I think the hooks are a bit narrow. So I'm going to change the hooks to a bit of a broader hook, something a little bit large, because I think the hook's just slipping out of their mouth. It's not broad enough to pick them up. So there goes another plane. So that's my cue. I'm going to throw a slightly broader hook on and see how we go. So just in changing hooks and that, I've actually bought one of these from Tackle West, and they're called an Explorer, but they're kind of unique, and I really do like them. You know, rather than I often hang it around my neck, but rather than hunting around for, you know, clippers or something, they're quite ingenious. You know, if I open it up, undo the clip, if you have a look, you can see there's can I get a focus on that? They're basically just like a little zapper, and if you have a look, there's actually like little arcs going on in there. I'm surprised you can't see them. Must be too daylight. Okay, so I'll put a broader hook. Hopefully that's in focus. I'll put a broader hook on the bottom bait. That's where they're mostly hitting it, on their bottom bait. I've got a slide sinker there, but this is a little, let's call it a bit of a hacked whiting rig. I need to start making up some better rigs for this fishing in the river, because I quite enjoy it here in between trips away, and I haven't had the opportunity to really get away much, because any of you guys that follow my channel know I've been pretty crook lately, but and I'm still a bit off. I'm a bit off today actually, but fishing is a great distraction. So we'll give that broader hook a try and we'll see how it goes, eh? So they're pretty hungry. I had 3 good hits in that little pocket out there that I found where they just seem to go a bit nuts when it hits the water. And I've got that broader hook on now. So I'll start baiting up again, and I'll get out there. I had 3 really good hits then, and the baits are gone. So let's keep on going, and I think that that broader hook is probably going to bring him something in. So we'll see how we go. Wish me luck, team. Oh, it's very enjoyable down here. It's quieter than the other place, take away the jets, but it's a beautiful area, and Barnes can just wander around to his heart's delight. He never goes far away. Yeah, so hooked up pretty quick. Another little bream, but bug me dead. he's on the small hook. So only a little bloke though. They're pretty savage, these little fellas. As soon as you hit the water, they're into it, but I'm just waiting for the big bloke. But anyway, we'll keep going. They're out there. Well, another day's fishing over. It's only just after midday, but it's got really warm. There's not much shade down here, but a lot of people fish down here. I'm not sure whether the fishing was better here or whether it was better over at Fisherman's Reserve, where I fished yesterday. But anyway, it was a good morning. Got a bit hot today, so we're heading back about 12 o'clock. Old Barnes is puffing a bit. How you feeling, Barnes? You a bit hot? Yeah, he's sucking that cold air in. So, okie doke. I suppose that's about it. If you've got through the end of the video, thanks very much, guys. If you got through the end, you probably liked it, so hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. There's a little bit of a challenge getting me get my subscriptions back running again, because it was all gold prospecting last year pretty much, but this year is going to be somewhat different. So that's it for today, guys. Another fish trip over. What do we have? 4 bream and 1 big swimmer crab. Anyway, guys, thanks very much. Don't forget, if you got to this point of the video, you probably liked it. Give it a thumbs up. But it's good to see the subscriptions coming along, the subscriptions building up, and I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. All right, guys, take it easy. See ya. Another good fishing day. Me and Bart's had a fat time. See ya, team. Old fella signing out.